Gobbles, gobbles, gobbles.
What the? What the fuck? Hey, get the fuck. Get out of here. Ah. Damn turkey. Welcome to SHIßböX. Here's your host.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to SHIßböX. Of course, you know why you're here. We know why you're here. It's because you've already watched everything else that there apparently was to watch, and this is all that's left. Well, congratulations. Thanks for stopping by. Of course, you read the description. You were like, hey, I've watched everything else. What is this SHIßböX, going on here? What? A Thanksgiving Day special episode? Oh, yeah, and when we found out that we weren't only scheduled on the weekends and we had to do an additional episode this week, let's reenact the call from our manager. Okay, hold on. So we're sitting there actually on our day off and such, which is, as many days as can be, but we're sitting there, You think because we're SHIßböX and we're all things Xbox, we'd be playing Xbox on our day off, but no, actually, we were zipping. We were actually playing, we were playing our PS5 at the time. Now, when we play PS5, of course, we're all about the haptic feedback and stuff, because it's like, haptic feedback! And you're all like, into it and stuff like that. But when you are playing on Xbox and stuff, you get the basic kind of rumble features that we've had for a while. So we end up playing PS5 a lot for, the additional kind of immersion into games and stuff like that. But we're all things Xbox, so us here at SHIßböX, we were on our day off. We were rocking some haptic feedback and whatnot. Maybe we were playing some Black Ops 6, something like that. Probably not anymore because of all the skill-based issues and stuff like that. And, that's a whole nother episode that we'll probably do because it seems to be a pretty milkable issue that a lot of other people are talking about. You're like, what? SHIßböX don't cover stuff just because other people cover it? And it's like, we gotta go where all, the same content is that everyone, does, so that then we can regurgitate everything and kind of just have all of the same, stuff going on. But anyhow, we digress. It's our day off, we're sitting there, and then, who's calling us now? What? It's our day off, what do you want? What do you mean? An extra episode? What do you mean stipulations in the contract say I have to do another one? Well, that's bullshit. No, I still haven't read the contract. No, that's bullshit too. You knew I wasn't going to read it when you gave it to me to sign. Well, that's why I don't do it. Well, that's why I'm not going to do that. Well, I don't care. Well, your episode's going to suck. Well, I don't care if it's on me if it sucks. No. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you too. I hope that you don't like the episode. So anyhow, that's our reenactment of how we found out we were just not only working on the weekend, had to do this. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Of course, we have a fabulous show planned for you today that doesn't fall on us if it's not good, obviously, because we're SHIßböX. We can do pretty much no wrong almost. So anyhow, without further ado, the Thanksgiving special, like we said, us here at SHIßböX, we're all things Xbox. And you're like, what? All things Xbox? How is Thanksgiving Xbox related? And it's like, well, don't get ahead of yourselves. We'll tell you how it's Xbox related, because there are multiple times growing up where we wanted to, as gamers, and keep in mind, we came in, we had the console Atari, that was our very first system, and then, from there progressively, went and got other stuff, and, continued to play games and go with it, right? So, situations arose growing up before internet days, okay, for all of you non-old boomer, gamers like us and such. For everyone that doesn't know, the internet hasn't always been there. It was, but, only the, government had access to it. That's another story as well. But the internet hasn't always been there. And so, what would happen is you would be trying to play your video games, and then all of a sudden, it's like, you would get called in and be like, hey, it's time for Thanksgiving dinner, you gotta eat. And it's like, oh yeah, gamers gotta eat too. And that's the tie-in with Thanksgiving. You know, it's like another day that you can eat stuff, you know, usually, all right, for those who celebrate. And believe you me, we celebrate. That's why we were a little, you know, we don't want to say perturbed at our management because, yes, we signed the contract ourselves, but for them to say, like, oh, SHI'sböX, you got to do an episode on motherfucking, you know, what, fucking Thursday and shit. It's like, fucking, that's not the weekend, man. We knew we were doing the show on the weekend, fucking contractual fucking stipulations and shit. Special occasions may have to do an appearance or additional episode and stuff. That's beside the point. The point is we're here, and we are thankful for so much stuff. Let's go over a few things that we, you know, are thankful for. Well, obviously, we are thankful, and, you know, haptic feedback, just off the top of our heads, and it's like, what, SHI'sböX? Haptic feedback isn't even Xbox. Don't talk about stuff like that. You're helping your rival Dreamcast guy. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dreamcast guy may be our rival, but haptic feedback is not, and it's such a phenomenal feature, right? It's like, when you're playing with haptic feedback, you're like immersed in the game, right? So we're just thankful for that. And I mean, at the least, too, we are thankful for the basic, you know, rumble features that Xbox controllers have, too, you know. And I mean, they're pretty state-of-the-art, like rumble features and whatnot. Reminds us of playing, you know, N64 with the rumble pack put in and such. But, you know, maybe a little more intricate than that, but that's what it reminds us of. But, you know, us at SHI'sböX here, we're all things Xbox. We present it to you in a completely unbiased and mostly informative way. So, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Zero outside influence. Let's stick to it, and let's continue with what we're thankful for. So, obviously, haptic feedback. We are thankful for Game Pass. Yeah, you're thinking to yourself like, what, SHI'sböX, you're thankful for Game Pass? That's kind of weird. And it's like, yeah, we are thankful that month after month we can shell out our paid subscription to the service and continue to play all of these great indie titles that they bring us for the low price of like $20 fucking a month, right? And it's like, what, SHI'sböX, they haven't raised the price in like 6 months. It's like, yeah, score, we're thankful for that too, because you know that price increase is coming, because you have to continually pay, because I mean, you just have to, okay? It's built into how you have to do it. So you need to get Game Pass. And then you just pay that monthly subscription, and then you don't even have to worry about it. And it's like, what, SHI'sböX? You're not making any sense. Stop talking about like just giving money for a Game Pass subscription to play indie games. It's like, no, you have to. So, moving on, what else are we thankful for? Well, we are thankful for all ones of our viewers. All right, what else are we thankful for? Well, I guess, you know, we are thankful for the ability to play video games. And when it comes down to it, you know, Thanksgiving, a lot of people will equate it with like, hey, it should be about this, or it shouldn't be about this, or the holiday itself is based on this, or it's not based on that, right? But us here at SHI'sböX, we can base everything on one thing, and that's that we are thankful for a plethora of things in our life. A lot of you probably are too, and now everyone might have their downtimes where they're like, man, I'm having a downtime. We actually, you know, we had a downtime not too long back, and we'll reenact it for, you know, for you. It's not, we don't usually like to get super, you know, emotional or personal on this, but this is the Thanksgiving episode, and you here with us, all ones of you watching this, you're part of our family now. Whether you want to be or not, the FBI knows you've clicked on this fucking video and watched it. That's on you. There was nothing else to watch, granted, but you are now your agent that follows and monitors all of your online activity. Everyone's assigned at least one. Some people have multiple ones. We usually do, because it's a fucking, hey, we gotta keep investing this guy. He's a little fucking out there. What, SHI'sböX is out there? No! Hi, FBI agent. We're just joking. Your FBI agent's watching you. No, we're not talking to anyone watching, FBI agent. Here's some background noise.
All right. The
your FBI agent watches you and keeps track of everything you search, so they know you watch this shit, even if you already clicked off. That's on you. Oh, sorry, FBI. We're clearing our throat. We are thankful for so much stuff. We are thankful for the ability to play games, to have enough to eat. Some folks out there don't have enough. And that's why we say, yes, we obviously want your money here, but if it goes to a better place somewhere else, put it to that use. But then any change you have left over, you should give it to us. We're just saying, we are giving you free content. Yes, it would make it not free, but that's a whole nother thing. You make your own choices. Just be sure you get stuff that where it needs to go to first, and we'll just take any piddly scraps you have left over. We're not too proud. We don't even need $1. Fucking if everyone, all ones of the people that watch this give us like 13 cents, and alright, so we'd have 13 cents, but still, that pays for tax on a beverage if we already had our own dollar that we, found somewhere. That gives us $1.13. We can afford most of a soda, motherfucker! We like when McDonald's has their 99-cent drinks because then it's just like right over $1 with the tax, but they recently raised them to $1.49. It's like, fuck McDonald's, we ain't even getting 13 cents from motherfuckers. Now we gotta come up with another 63 to pay your ass for a fucking drink. Again, we're off topic. That's our bad. We're not used to working on, days that aren't the weekend. And, with there being limited other viewing options, it is what it is. It is what it is. But just know that us here at SHIßböX, we give it to you raw, uncut, and unedited. Okay? There's no voiceovers. There's no, hey, SHIßböX, show us some of this, screenplay from, a game that's either your gameplay footage or shit you ripped from some other motherfucker, right? And it's like, no. That sounds like work. And, believe you me, with us having to contend with our rivals like Dreamcast Guy on a regular basis, he's all things PlayStation and we can't blame him. It's a fantastic system, right? We're actually, like we said, that was in our what we're thankful for list. We're thankful for haptic feedback. We're sure he is too. He's probably thankful this year that he has the PS5 Pro because he sold his girlfriend his PS5 for full fucking price and shit on a used system. And this motherfucker had that system like a first edition release. Presumably, he's all things PlayStation like we're all things Xbox, right? And it's like, damn, we don't even got a PS5 Pro yet. But if we could sell our PS5 for full fucking price and score a PS5, Pro, for like 300 bones or something like that, we'd probably do it. That would entail a lot of 13-cent donations and such, but, if we panhandle or, I guess if we sold our PS5 for full fucking cost, being a used system, and a great system, shit, we'd have to get our upgraded expansion, out of there and whatnot, or sell it with it, but that's going to increase the price, right? If you added, an extra 2 terabytes of memory and shit to the motherfucker, like, no, that increases the price for sure. So that's something that we would have to consider. But if we were selling it to Dreamcast Guy's girlfriend, we would probably, she'd probably owe us like $1,000, really. Even though like all the components don't come out to that, it just seems like, it might be worth or willing to pay it. We don't know. But obviously she has a PS5 now, so it's like, fuck, we're back at square one. But we digress. We need to move on from what we are thankful for, really. And it's like, SHIßböX, we're going to be thankful when this fucking thing's over, right? And it's like, why? What are you going to rush off to watch? What else is out there today, huh? What other Thanksgiving specials are there? Okay, fuck, yeah, all right. Well, you're probably right. There probably are a lot. We'll see you later. Everyone else that's staying, we're contractually obligated to finish the show, so you're welcome to stay with us. And believe you me, the more you stay, the more likely you are to become a member of our family. And you might be saying like, whoa, you're that member of the family that I don't want in mine. And we might be that member of your family, okay? We might be a little rough around the edges. We might give it to you a little raw and uncut. We might not, be the most perfect entity to be around at all times and such, right? But that's the thing about this digital age. You can be a member of our digital family. And now we have digital Thanksgiving together because you don't got anything else to watch. That's on you. Your interests are lacking and your algorithms landed you fucking here. Or you're here out of obligation. Hi, Mom. So, we're moving on from what we're thankful for, which, believe you me, is a lot. It is a lot that cannot be named. We are very, very blessed. That's why we say to, give your first tithings to where it needs to go, and we will take the piddly scraps that are left over, okay? Go un-Patreon from someone and give us that money. Really, it's going to benefit you in the long run, because the happier we are, the same this episodes are going to be and everything like that. So your return on it is going to be negligible at best. We'll be better off with free money. But when your family members ask you for money, you usually give it to them anyway. So just picture us like that. Only we're not asking for a handout. We're asking for... No, wait. No. Yeah, no, that's what we're asking for, pretty much. No, yeah, it's definitely not a loan. You will not get that shit back. All right, we are moving on. We're moving on. Thankful for a lot of stuff. Too much stuff to name. It's like, SHI'sböX, hurry up, man. We got other stuff not to watch. It's like, okay, cool. So, stuff to eat, man. Thanksgiving, gamers need to eat too, right? And it's like, okay, what is a gamer really going to do if they find themselves, stuck watching shit like this by themselves, right? And it's like, okay, you're kicking it with SHI'sböX here in this Thanksgiving special. We know why you're doing that. So, what are we going to grub down on and eat? Well, let's look at the basics. By now, you should have already acquired anything that you're going to eat today, because a lot of shit is closed. And if you didn't, fucking that's on you. You better run your ass out to fucking Walgreens or some shit like that might still be open, and you get your ass the following things. Some kind of beverage or a liquid drink, right? Now, you might be thinking maybe Gatorade, and it's like, well, fucking if that's what you want to drink, that's fine, okay? A lot of gamers drink Gatorade. All right? And us here at SHI'sböX, we're all about everything Xbox, but we're all about the gamers, right? What, SHI'sböX, you're all about the gamers? You're damn right we are. We take it seriously. You get yourself a beverage, right? Mountain Dew is a very, very popular one. Usually it pairs well with Doritos. You can get you some of those too, because that's like a corn substitute on your Thanksgiving spread. Okay? Corn chips, corn, they're pretty much the same thing almost. Not at all, really. Remember, we're not dietitianists or nutritionists. Okay? And you get what you want, okay? For your bounty to be thankful for. Okay? And maybe it might just be one can of beans. Okay? There are some people that have become monumentous figures and entities and folks that are just really good to be around, man, that have had to struggle and be there as well. So you get you that fucking can of beans, and then you find yourself some old-ass hot sauce packets from Taco Bell, and you spice that shit up and make the best of it. And you be thankful that you got beans at all. Because there might be people with no beans. But anyhow, for everyone else that can't get the beans, get yourself a beverage. You find yourself in Walgreens. They might be open. Maybe a gas station, some shit like that. You could land Mountain Dew and Doritos in a gas station. All right? So you get yourself that stuff, and it's like, okay, corn, done. Bam, we need some motherfucking turkey or some ham or some shit, right? And it's like, okay, well, I've known people to eat lasagna. I've known people to eat pizza on Thanksgiving, right? So you can get you any of that stuff and have that as well. But if you are really in it to win it, and you're like, fuck, I need to make Thanksgiving in a gas station right now, okay? Let's line it up. We got our Mountain Dew, okay? That's our bubbly beverage. Delicious, usually. Some of the flavors aren't as good as the others. They make maybe too many flavors nowadays. Some of them are really fucking good. Mountain Dew makes a lot of good ones. It doesn't matter. It's a great beverage. Get you a Mountain Dew, get you a Dorito, get you a good kind of Doritos. Some of the Dorito flavors suck too. It's a problem some of these companies have. They bring out too many things and stuff trying to be like, oh, try this, try this, try this. There's too fucking many. You can't try them all. And when you do, you're like, oh, this one's not good. And it's like, fucking, well, we made a bunch of them and we got all these other ones too. That's beside the point for these companies that are watching this, all right? This is free advice, which shouldn't be free. You should pay us for it. So, you know, you should compensate us for that. Marketing assholes watching this and getting free information from all ones of our viewers. We'll give you in fact, we'll reenact a call from how marketing folks talk to, gamers and, get information and such, all right? So, you got, say, it's just a regular marketing kind of, person that's, trying to give you a hand with stuff, okay? And it's like, oh yeah, we're going to talk to some users. Oh yeah, let's give them a hand with all of their needs. Oh yeah, we're here working for marketing. Oh, looks like we're going to get some personal information real quick. Oh yeah, hold on, they're logging on. Oh, well, I'm here with all of my information. I'd like to, do all sorts of, stuff. Here's what I like and don't like. Wow, that's great. Oh, man, we love all that information. Thanks for giving it to us. No, we're going to do all sorts of good stuff with it. Okay, just don't be nefarious with any of it or sign me up for stuff I don't need. Goodbye. And so that's pretty much how whatever the fuck we were talking about happens. So, stuff to eat. You're like, what? You haven't even talked about the rest of the fucking menu like that? You're still in the gas station, motherfucker. Get out that bitch. We can't check out. There's a line because everyone is filling up on this delicious recipes that we're giving you. You got your Mountain Dew. You got your Doritos, right? You're like, fuck, I need a meat. Slim Jims. You get them, right? And if you want a roast Slim Jim like that one talk show gal does and stuff with like the fucking lighter and like lighting a fucking Slim Jim on fire and shit, that's some gourmet traveling ass Thanksgiving shit, motherfuckers. Like, yeah, bam, you're right there. You got a plethora right at your fingertips. You're like, what? But that doesn't give me a veggie for all of my, Thanksgiving needs to complete my meal. I don't got a veggie. I don't got a bread. I don't got a roll. And it's like, well, Swiss cake rolls. That covers dessert and rolls. Because they're Swiss cake rolls. Okay? So there's ways to get around all this stuff. You might be saying like, I'm allergic to chocolate. It's like, well then don't get them done. Don't get them then. Get a Snowball. Those have chocolate in them too, motherfucker. Then don't get those either. Don't eat the middle part. We don't know. That affects who it affects, okay? And we're not saying that we don't have an answer for how to get around that if you're allergic to chocolate. Because we do. All right, so to get around being allergic to chocolate, you're going to want to get stuff that has no chocolate in it. Obviously, you are welcome. And that pretty much rounds out the rest of the stuff that you eat, right? So, it's all really good and fun. But let's get on with this Thanksgiving episode because we need to talk about, on top of what we've covered, what we're thankful for, stuff to eat, and we gave you a recipe and a menu. We need to talk about the stuff to do. You're like, what? You've already mixed in a bunch of shit to do. Mainly, the main thing to do is probably just, finish up this episode, wrap it up. It's like, we will when it's done. Because if there's one thing that we don't like doing, it's working. Wait a minute. If there's one thing that we don't like doing, it's leaving a job undone. It's one of those. We don't know which one. It doesn't matter. We need to talk about the stuff that you can do on Thanksgiving. And it's like, there's all sorts of stuff you can do on Thanksgiving. The first thing is be called into work and randomly find out that you end up having to work on Thanksgiving and make a fucking episode of shit. Okay? Yay! So you can work on Thanksgiving. Terrific! Fantastic. And if you do, you're probably watching this because everyone else is at home off of not working. Off of work. Not working. It doesn't matter. You're streaming this at your job, probably. No, you're not. We know you're not. Because your job algorithms would get you fired if you landed this in your feed somewhere. But that doesn't matter. That's beside the point. The stuff you can do, we really need to talk about getting the food done, okay? So the meals, that's one of the things you can do if you're not already prepared. You can play games, okay? You can go on a walk. You can watch a movie, okay? Die Hard, perfect Thanksgiving movie. Perfect movie in general, really. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July, yes. Halloween. Die Hard is you can watch it pretty much 365. Yeah. That's beside the point as well. Or is it? No, that's a tie-in. Die Hard is part of all celebrations, all holidays. It just is. Other stuff you can do is, pursue your interests and your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. Because if you find yourself with nothing to do, what better way than to work on furthering yourself as an individual, increasing your knowledge or your skill set or anything like that. Or wasting your time watching Thanksgiving specials, presumably Thanksgiving specials on, however you stumble across this. But we would be remiss if we didn't kind of start to wrap up the show by continuing to, just move on from the stuff you can do right into the stuff you can play. Because when it comes down to it, us here at SHI'sböX are all about playing games. Quit playing games with our heart. Classic. And some of the stuff that we are going to be playing and getting into, we hadn't given it a lot of thought. Oh, wait, yes, we have. Because before we knew we had to come to work today, we had it planned out. We were actually, and we'll go back behind the curtain where the sausage is made. You're welcome. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, how much fucking vodka did you put in that motherfucker? Damn, dude. All right, let's finish this shit. What, just how much we play? Yeah. Oh, and what? Fucking happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving special. Yeah, thankful. Yay, we had to come to work today. Yeah. Well, fucking, dude, it's a further drive for me to get here. Now, that's on you. Nah, that's bullshit. No. You tell them. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the fucking show. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, behind the curtain, what are we playing today? Yes. Yes. Oh, you saw that, didn't you? You fucking peeking bastards. Oh, damn it. You gave it away. Yes. Maybe you didn't. Oh, you rewound it now to see it. You guys. You're not supposed to go back behind the curtain where the sausage is made, but you're part of the family now because of the Thanksgiving special. That's right. This is Cranberry Sauce. He's part of the family too. Say hi, Cranberry Sauce. Gobble, gobble, happy Thanksgiving, motherfucker. That's not nice, Cranberry Sauce. Don't talk to our ones of viewers like that. Gobble, gobble, it's Thanksgiving, bitch. I talk to the people however I want. Well, fucking that's why you're dinner, Cranberry Sauce. Gobble. Well, take care of that turkey for sure. So, stuff that we are going to be playing. We were like, yeah, us here at SHI'sböX, we're all stuffed Xbox, right? But we got to thinking like, man, it's time to maybe jump back into some VR and stuff like that and kind of dabble. And it's like, man, Xbox doesn't really have a VR headset and such. And it's like, what, SHI'sböX, you better not be going to where we think you're going to with this. And it's like, no, we're not. And it's like, oh, SHI'sböX, you better not help out that Dreamcast guy, motherfucker. It's like, yo, we need to talk about virtual reality, and Xbox doesn't have a virtual reality set. So in this case, we would be remiss if we didn't say we were probably going to spend some time in virtual reality. doing some laid-back, hangouty stuff, man, like playing some Tetris Effect in virtual reality, and it's like not the most like intensive game or anything like that. Definitely not anything that is going to get you that motion sickness or anything like that can arise or develop with prolonged virtual reality usage and things like that. Okay? But it's so laid back and chill, and the music's on point, and just being right there in it, man, like playing the game. On top of that, be in the game, man. In virtual reality, it's just sick. And it's like, man, maybe you don't want to just play some kiddie puzzle game on Thanksgiving, right? Maybe you want to go out there, everything's closed, and you got to be a hunter, right? And you got to hunt for that Thanksgiving delicacy gourmet meal that we invented for you, consisting of Mountain Dew Doritos, and whatever the fuck else we said, some hot beef jerky or some shit, or Slim Jim stick. We don't know. Did you ever find your vegetable or roll? No, Swiss cake rolls and you're allergic to chocolate. We're past that. That was like 2 segments ago. That was like 2 segments ago. We're on stuff we play. You might be saying, hey, I was out there in the world. I had to hunt at a gas station for my Thanksgiving meal. And it's like, I ended up finding they had a pack of some Oscar Mayer turkey in their fucking little refrigerator section that isn't expired until tomorrow, motherfuckers. I got that turkey sandwich, bitch, Thanksgiving, motherfuckers. It's like, yes, that is the survival that you need as a member of this family, because you never know when the feds are just going to raid the place and be like, oh, we're shutting you down. It doesn't make it. That's another. Don't worry about it. You might be wanting to hunt for your food and get a little more out of it and everything like that. You're like, oh, you want to be a hunter, do you? Well, you go to virtual reality and play some Doom, but you don't just play it, you live it. Doom virtual reality, man. Serve this up for your Thanksgiving feast. You are going to be the hunter, putting all of these turkeys down. And when we say that, this is going to be right up an immersive alley. And this is on the original PSVR. This isn't even PSVR 2, because we don't have that one yet, because we can't sell our PSVR to Dreamcast Guy's girlfriend, because he already sold her the PS5. We need to find someone else to buy all our shit at full fucking price so that we can get newer, better shit at less than full price. It makes sense when you think about it. Okay? But don't worry about that. You could be still the hunter and going out for your turkey dinner in Doom virtual reality, right? You might be saying like, no, that's too violent, too grotesque. I don't need to incinerate and blow up my Thanksgiving feast. I need to search for it and look for it. And it's like, okay, you want to search for it, you want to look for it, we get it. You want an ever-immersive, exploratory, kind of endeavor to embark upon. You want to claim your Thanksgiving dinner amongst the stars, right? It's like, look out, Doom, virtual reality. You are too hardcore for some of these other Xbox players out there. You need to tone it back down. And we have, well, this is kind of a bad example for our next one to tone it back down to when you search amongst the stars for your stuff, because this is going to be one of those multi-platform releases and such. It's just kind of with, and where you're on things Xbox, you better not go off and digress something else. It's like, no, we're not, but we got to just talk about the iterations and versions, right? So with this game, the PlayStation version, if you have the other peripheral devices to utilize it, you get a little more bang for your buck with it and such, but you can play it on Xbox as well. We're talking about No Man's Sky, right? And it's like, what? No Man's Sky? What are you talking about? You can play it. It's like, well, you can play it, but they also have a virtual reality iteration of it that you get on the fucking free for having the motherfucker. And it's like, you can be it. You can live it. And it's like, what, SHI'ßböX? I didn't know they had that shit. I should get a PS5 and some fucking virtual reality and shit. And we're like, well, you look into whatever you need to do, but just remember, you better remain loyal to Xbox like we are and not get influenced by any outside and, entity or game or version or iteration of a game. You keep it real. We don't need anyone else joining Dreamcast guys' ranks and becoming our, pretty much our rival in everything, because he's all things PlayStation and SHI'ßböX, you're all things Xbox. You're damn right we are. So anyhow, in virtual reality on PlayStation, you can play No Man's Sky in VR and experience the entire thing. It's like, damn, man, you're actually in the universe, you're in the galaxy, man. You're living it up and everything like that. Fantastic play. But, you can play it on Xbox too or whatever. It's going to be kind of you search stuff and scan stuff and whatnot. It's pretty cool too. But, no matter what you do this Thanksgiving, there is one thing that you can't do. And if you are watching this on Thanksgiving, there's definitely one thing you can't do. And that is rewind time and get any aspect of your life back from having invested or watched any of this. So you might as well make it, really worth your while and endeavors and make it feel like you were actually at a seminar or something, and probably just, shoot us, some money, 13 cents, That's it. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here. Anything to say, Cranberry Sauce? Gobbles! Happy Thanksgiving! Thanks for being here! Ah, you mimicking, repeating bastard! This fucking turkey, I'll tell you what. If I didn't already have mine in the roaster, this one would be toaster. Gobbles! Oh. Well, thanks for giving us a hand and sticking around and being part of our family this Thanksgiving. We look forward to many other, endeavors and outings and everything like that. And while we might not be the family member that you want, we want to be the family member that you need to give money to on a recurring basis. And it's if you're not giving money to family, are they really family? Probably not. So, you might say, well, reciprocate, motherfucker, why don't you give me money? It's does it look like we have fucking money to give you? No, we're asking for 13 cents. Okay? But like we said, we don't need 13 cents. So you get that to where it needs to go first, and we'll take the piddly scraps left over. We'll take whatever you got left. Or want to give us, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay? Happy Thanksgiving. You have yourself a great day.